Hey, this is Michelle Christensen from OneNote Worthy Life, and I wanted to record a quick OneNote tip for you. So, this is a question I got on Instagram. I had posted this page, it was my New Year's Day page, um, and someone asked me how I got this nice looking weather icon up here on the upper right. And so, I'm going to demo that for you. So, I have set up this sample page. And I'm going to show you how I got that weather icon. So it's actually a pretty simple thing to do, even though it looks pretty nice when you're finished. To do this, I use the snipping tool that comes on my Windows machine. So first, I am going to go to where I want to get my weather from. I already have this pulled up. This is AccuWeather. And the thing I like to record is the sunrise and sunset. So you'll see that right here about 3/4 of the way down on the left. That's the little box I like to grab every day. Um, it's just kind of a fun thing to watch. I like to watch the seasons change, and it also helps me schedule play dates for my dogs because we like to do it right around when the sun's setting. So I go to my Windows menu over here on the left. I click on the snipping tool, and I create a new, and I'm going to use a rectangular snip. I drag the snipping tool around this box that contains the sunrise and sunset times, and I like to include a little bit of the gray background because it gives it a little bit of a nicer look as well. So there we go. Now my snip shows up and I have a couple of choices. I can use this disk icon to save it, or I can use this copy icon to copy it. And I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back over and right click to get my menu option, and I'm going to paste it, and there it is. Now you can leave it full size. You can also shrink it down or drag these corners to make it larger. So I'm going to leave it right about that size. And then I usually like to move it to the top of my page. And just to make sure I am always giving credit, I like to write where I got it from. I do share my pages sometimes, so I like to always have my sources credited when I do that. The final thing to make it, and you know, you could leave it just like this if this is okay. The final thing I like to do, though, that really I think makes it just look a little nicer is I use this drawing toolbar to draw a nice rectangle around it. You can draw freehand with your cursor, but I find it really difficult and I can't really get nice shapes with that. Fortunately, OneNote gives you this option to draw these geometric shapes right here in the drawing menu. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick a nice pen color. I'm going to click this color and thickness menu. And I think my page background is probably like a light purple color, so I am going to pick this nice purple. I'm going to use a nice thick line so it shows up on my demo and click OK. So now I've selected my pen color and thickness. I'm going to go back to the drawing menu, select this rectangle, and I am going to draw a rectangle around this. And as you can see, my rectangle is pretty close. OneNote actually does a pretty good job when you're trying to frame something of getting the exact shape. And what I just did there as I was talking is I actually grabbed a handle and made the final adjustment up here on the top. So if you, oops, I'm going to, and I accidentally made a dot there as I was talking, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to click Escape to get out of the drawing option. Now it looks pretty good. This looks great to me. I'm very happy with it. However, if for some reason you are not happy with your pen drawing, you can resize it by using these little drag tags. And let's say I wanted to make my weather icon even a little bigger. I could do that. And then just drag my box around until I got it just right. Okay, there's that. And then one final thing is once you've drawn this box, you can actually change the color or the thickness using the pen properties. So I'm going to change it to, let's see, how about this nice bright red? And I'm going to make it a little thinner. And you can see it's, you know, super quick to change that. Or maybe I'll make it orange so it looks like the sun. I think that'll look better. There we go. So that's it. That's how to get this nice looking weather icon. You can make it big or small. You can make your pen line nice and thick or nice and thin. This is what it looked like on the page that I originally shared. This icon up here on the upper right. So yeah, pretty simple. Quick little tip there. If you're interested in this, I invite you to come to my website, which is OneNote Worthy Life. And on that website, it's a blog as well. I share all kinds of tips and tricks about using OneNote, and mainly about using OneNote in a way that helps you accomplish what you want and get more out of your life, feel more fulfilled, and have more fun, that kind of thing. So go head over to OneNote Worthy Life, and there's a chance there to sign up for my email list so I can email these tips out to you and make sure you don't miss anything. So this is Michelle Christensen, and thanks a lot for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.